Cold Grove. Cold Grove,
At the village or?
at the town hall, yeah.
I
Okay,
have no proof of it, John.
okay, you gotta get that submitted
Okay.
to, so that's up to you. I don't know if you thought they would report it to us, but they haven't.
I thought so, I haven't done this
So you
before,
need
so I
to
didn't
check
know.
with them and get the hours turned in and then
Okay.
they get approved. Some of that's gonna go toward your fine. 'Cause
Yep.
You had 30 hours and then anything over that's gonna
Yep.
go toward your fine. You might be finished. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you another date to come back.
Okay,
But if you get, what you need to do is follow up with Colgrove, get them to submit the
Okay.
hours, then talk with Mr. Cooper or Mr. Major. You may be finished. If you're finished, then you don't have to come back to the next hearing. But
Okay.
I put it on the docket just so we don't lose track of it.
okay,
So I'm gonna give a little, this is a fairly new case, so I'm gonna make it December the 15th for your next 3D hearing.
okay,
As I said, but if you confirm with probation that you're finished, you don't have to be here then. That's at 9 o'clock on December 15th.
okay.
You understand what you need to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Brittany Balco, 24-144. Brittany Balco is on teleconference. Okay, this is on an ODI. You still have some community service and fines to pay.
I do have 14 hours left, is that correct?
I'm showing 18
18?
hours. And you
I also
didn't,
made a payment last night.
I've got it, it showed up this morning, so. Okay. I'll give you a new date. All right, well, I'm gonna go to December too, because we've got Thanksgiving at the end of November, and that makes things more complicated as far as getting stuff set. So let's go into December. I'll set it for December 5th, 12/5, at 9 a.m. It's your next hearing.
You said December 5th?
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, keep working on getting this finished.
All right, thank you.
Jeremy Butcher is here, 19483. He's working on his fines and is he still at Riverside?
No, you don't.
He's completed, okay. Yeah, okay, so just get it in the file for you completed. Okay, do you have a payment today, Mr.
40.
Butcher? How much?
40.
40, okay. And you want to keep it on Fridays?
That's fine.
December 5th.
Thank you.
You're welcome, go see the parks. Jeremy Caldwell, 25-338. So the community service done, working on fines and treatment. Is this my copy to keep?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, it's a good report, good job.
Thank you.
And you did make a payment about a week ago, it looks like.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to give you a little more time because your case is newer. So I'm going to set you for December the 12th, 12/12. Yeah, write it down on that picture. 12/12/25. And this goes for everybody. You can always check on your case online if you have access to a smartphone or a laptop, or you can actually even old-fashioned use a telephone and call the clerk's office. Nobody does that. So if you forget your date, you can pull it up and check the date.
Okay.
Okay, you're free to go. December 12th, 9 o'clock. Garrett Childers, 2422. Fines paid, just have to finish your community service. Got 3 days left.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's get it done and look into these hearings. December 5th. Next time, get it done before then. You don't have to be here. 3 days community service. You can do it any day but Sunday here at 7:30 a.m.
I got you.
James Eastman, 20.
Yes, sir.
23-1864. Mr. Eastman is on teleconference. Okay.
Sorry, I'm having an issue with my camera this morning.
Okay, well, you haven't done much on your case either since June. Have you got a payment or anything you're making on your case today?
I don't have anything after this week. I've got a big project I'm working, and so I should have a good payment for you next week. And I have been doing the mental health course with Madison Health, and they're supposed to be emailing you info on that.
Okay, I don't have anything. I don't know if it went to Mr. Major, but I don't have anything in the file. Okay, I'm going to set you for your next hearing December 1st. Get me a report as to what you're doing on your counseling. And if you can't pay, you can do community service toward your fine. You get credit for every day you do, you get credit toward your fine. So you got to do something to get this taken care of. December 1st.
You said December 1st?
9 o'clock is your
Correct?
That's correct.
Okay. All right, thank you, Jared.
You're welcome. Trevor Hodge, 2378-79. Mr. Hodge is here. He's at RRS. Community service done, working on fines.
Yeah, I'll be able to pay my fines off within the next 2 weeks, Your Honor.
Okay.
If I pay those off, do I have to come to the next court date, or is that like?
Well, let's see. Well, I'm reading your report right now to see where they say you are.
Gotcha.
It's a good report. Oh, you just started September 2nd, so.
I've been in treatment since July of 2024, though, Your Honor.
Well, if they give me a report saying they don't need to follow you anymore and you're completed, then you don't have to come back. But until that happens, you'll have to keep coming back so I can monitor your treatment. Okay, I'll set you, this is an older case, I'm going to set it for December 5th at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Casey Jackson, Anthony Gianmarco, James Hairston, Megan McCormick, David Moore, Jerry Morrison, Dustin Phelps, Brandon Miller.
Your name was called on court. Okay, Casey Jackson is here, 22-5-10. He's at RRS. Fines are paid or worked off, combination of the two. Are you on probation in Ironton too?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you appearing down there for some sort of monitoring hearings?
Yeah.
County police?
Every week.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to complete you for this court because you've paid your fines and costs and you've been in treatment for a while. Common Police Court's monitoring your counseling, so I don't think you need to have two courts monitoring it. So I'm going to mark you completed here. You'll just have to report to them.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
It said in the report that you were under their supervision also. So your case here is completed. I won't set another review.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Anthony Gianmarco, 24-7-24. Anthony Gianmarco. Call for hasn't appeared, still has some community service to do. See,
He was in service with us. He quit coming about a month and a half ago.
okay. All right, I'll issue a warrant for his arrest for failure to appear today. James Hairston, 24,552. He's not appeared, and he hasn't done anything on this case that I can see. So there'll be a warrant for failure to appear today. Megan McCormick. 11,716 and 12,86 and 181. All right, so we've got fines and we've got community service still owed too, so
Yeah, I have a payment I can make today also.
how much are you paying?
25.
Okay, how are you gonna get your community service done?
Well, I've started doing it, and I've been doing it on Thursdays in Parkerville, because that's the days that I have off.
I see you have done 2 days since the last time you were here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I'll keep working on it. What'd you say you were gonna pay on your time?
25.
25?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna set you for December 1st. That's a Monday. December 1st, do your next hearing, 9 o'clock. Go see the clerk, make your payment.
Is there any possible way I could do it on a Friday? I have drug court on Mondays.
December 5th then, I'll set it, December 5th, Friday. Go see the clerk.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Brandon Miller, 23,184. He's an ODI, community service done, fine still owed.
He's on Zoom now.
Okay, he is there.
Yes.
You did make a payment today.
I made a $50 payment yesterday morning.
Well, it showed up today, it got registered today, so you get credit for that. And community service is done. Okay. December 5th will be your next hearing. 9 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.
Get it done, and you can quit coming to these hearings. You are gonna
Yes.
have about $230 left after today,
Okay.
it looks like. All right, David Moore, 25,135. RRS for counseling, this is an ODI. Okay. Says you were still positive for cocaine on a screen, so that's not good. They've upped your report on screens. So is he inpatient now or outpatient?
Yes.
Are you working?
Yeah, I brought money today to pay all the fines.
But you are working then?
Yes,
What do you do?
HVAC.
You own your own place or,
No, I'm working for Carpenter's HVAC.
okay, do they know you use cocaine?
They do now. That was,
I would think, if I was an employer, I wouldn't want somebody going in other folks' houses if they're using cocaine. I think that's a big potential liability, so you gotta get this squared away,
yes, sir.
okay? So, I'll let you remain, they haven't said they're recommending inpatient, but I gotta think if he continues with these screens, inpatient's gotta be the next step.
Most definitely.
So, get your act together.
Yes, sir.
You got a family,
Yeah.
kids?
Yes.
Okay. Can't do it for yourself, do it for them. I just at Chesapeake High School and spoke yesterday, and we know this. I mean, drugs in our community, I've been here almost 40 years. When I first started, there was almost no drugs in our community. It's epidemic now. I mean, it's everywhere. Your kid, how old are your kids?
4 and 5.
Okay. Well, maybe they're not getting exposed to it yet, but believe me, pretty soon, they're going to be out in the community. And I know from the guy that teaches addiction medicine at Marshall, and he does a lot of data collection. First age where people are exposed that are going into treatment that they report in their histories, 6th grade.
Wow.
6th grade. Well, but it makes sense. Like if you're using drugs and you've got them in your house and you got kids. I mean, I'm old, but I remember back, my parents had guns and things like they thought I didn't know where they were. I knew where everything was in the house. If you got drugs in the house, your kids know where they are. And statistically, we know this too. There's no guarantee. You can live a clean life, never use anything, and your kids can still get in trouble and start using substances. But if you use, the chances that your kids are going to use go way up, dramatically go up. Do you want that for your kids?
No, sir, not at all.
Okay. Well, let's put it, before maybe they haven't figured things out yet, they're 4 or 5, but pretty soon they're going to start figuring it out that what you're doing. And the odds that they're going to use, if they see you using or know that you use, are going to increase. And we don't want that, do we?
No, not at all.
And
I'll do better.
You've got a great chance. I mean, you've got the resources here, people to help you. Everybody wants you to get clean. I'm sure other members of your family do. You got to make it work. Let's do it.
I'll do better.
Okay. All right. I'm going to bring you back sooner.
Okay.
Let's do it. We will have court the day before Thanksgiving,
Okay.
the 26th, Wednesday. So I'm going to put you in for then. November 26th at 9 o'clock. And I want to see a good report then.
Yes, sir.
Big screens. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Make it happen.
I will. Thank you.
Now, are you going to pay anything on your fines today?
Yeah, I brought $250 for my fines today.
Okay, I'll put that down.
Okay.
Go see the clerk. Jerry Morrison is here, 25,200. He's at ODP. Okay, I'm going to consider this a promotion letter. It's a very good report, and they think you've done well, that you've licked your problem, and you paid your fines off. So your file is marked completed. Congratulations, Mr. Morrison.
Thank you, Your Honor, for all you've done.
Thank you for taking advantage of the opportunity.
Have a good day.
Case is completed. Dustin Phelps, 15,720, 15,835. Still has a lot left, hasn't completed, hasn't appeared today, so it'll be a warrant issue for failure to appear. Okay, so that finishes review. We're going to start arraignments. Anyone out in the hall that has a new case needs to come in the courtroom because they're going to get called with the arraignments.
Anybody got a case, got to be in the courtroom.
So I didn't have a seat. We're going to have a few instructions for you, then we'll get started with the new cases. So these new cases are called arraignments, or if you missed a hearing before, you'll get called with the arraignments. Purpose of that is to make sure you understand what the charges are. You don't have to agree with them. I don't file the charges. They may be totally false. That's the prosecutor's job. They file the charges, and then they have to prove the charges. So you need to be aware of what you're charged with. So when your name's called, come up to the table to the right, stand there. I'll read the charges to you. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to remain silent. What you do say, well, everything's on YouTube now, so not only is it recorded here, but it's broadcast out to the World Wide Web, so everyone gets to see. It is transparent, so that's part of protection for everyone. It is transparent. Everyone can see it and know what happens. You don't have to say anything, but if you do say something, it can be used against you. If you get up and admit, I have people get up and admit, yeah, I did it. Well, the prosecutor can use that against you later if you try to deny it. You have a right to have an attorney. You have a right to have an attorney appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail and to make the state of Ohio prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. If you enter a guilty plea, you're waiving those rights, or no contest plea, you waive your rights. Don't do that if you don't understand what's going on. If you're confused, if you want to talk to a lawyer, if you want a trial on your case, any of those reasons, enter a not guilty plea. That's the safest plea you can enter. It preserves your rights. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus David Moore, case number PRC 252771, A, B, and C.
And sir, are you David Moore?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Moore, the state's filed a complaint alleging that on October 27th at 2:36 p.m. in Perry Township, you were operating the vehicle while you were under the influence of either alcohol, drugs, or some combination of those two things. The state's alleging that you submitted to a urine screen. Those get packaged and sent to a lab for testing, and it takes several weeks to get the results. So I don't have any results on your urine screen today. And the state's alleging there's one prior offense, but usually they give me a date. They didn't give me a date when the prior was, so that would be something they would have to prove. I see a report in here from Kentucky Motor Vehicle saying that there was a DUI in Boyd County in July of this year. So that must be it. They didn't give me, on the complaint, usually they put the year of the offense. They didn't do that. I don't know if that's just a mistake. And the reason that's significant is under Ohio law, the more of these you get, the higher the penalties. The penalties go up. The more the second offense penalties are higher than first offense. So on a second offense, the maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,625 fine, 5-year license suspension. That's the most you can get on a second. There is a minimum. The minimum is 10 days in jail, $525 fine, and a 1-year license suspension. There's also, if the vehicle was titled to you, and they're saying it wasn't titled to you, so it's required to be impounded if it was titled to you, it was titled to someone else, so that doesn't come into effect. So do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
Then you've got two other charges. Driving with a suspended license, that's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. And speeding, driving 77 in a 55 zone, that's not jailable. It's a minor misdemeanor, maximum penalty $150 fine. So you've got 3 charges. Do you understand the 3 charges?
Yes.
Do you understand the rights I explained that you have?
Yes.
How do you wish to plead to this?
Not
charge?
guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
Yes.
Do you have a job?
No.
Do you have any income?
No.
I'll appoint Mr. Holt. I'm entering a not guilty plea for you. Mr. Holt is here. Get him in the courtroom.
Your Honor, I won't be here back until like middle of December.
That's fine, because he's got a urine screen, and it's gonna be at least 9 to 10 weeks before we get the results back typically. So, and we need lawyers. Anybody out there wants to go to law school, we need you. We're running short of lawyers, so now's a good time to do it. Okay. Probably we can go 1st of January, really, realistically, before we would have any results back from the urine screen. What's your schedule then?
I will be here on the 5th, Your Honor.
January?
Yep.
Okay, let's set it for then. January 5th, this is a second offense also, allegedly a second offense. January 5th of 26 for a pretrial. Mr. Moore appeared on his own, so I'll let him sign a $2,000 signature bond. Not guilty plea is entered. He'll need to go get fingerprinted. So, Mr. Cooper is going to bring you a form that you'll have to take to the jail to get fingerprinted. You won't have to stay at the jail, but you have to go there and get fingerprinted, and then you can leave. Talk with Mr. Holt. Be back here January 5th for your next hearing at 10 a.m.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Kenneth E. Hogan, number CRB 25678, A and B.
All right, ma'am, who are you?
His manager.
Okay, well, you'll have to go back and sit down. Unless you're a lawyer, you can't appear with him. All right, you are Kenneth Cogan. Mr. Cogan, you've got 2 charges. 25678A and B. They're both failure to remit taxes charges. The A case alleges that on October the 16th of 2025, you failed to file withholdings for compensation as an employer. And that is an unclassified misdemeanor. The same thing was filed with a different statute. And the B case is failure to file a return or report required by the revised code for sales tax, also an unclassified misdemeanor. Do you understand these charges, Mr. Cogan?
No.
Well, you're going to need to get a lawyer. Do you have
Okay, it's already been paid.
Okay, well, let's get the prosecutor in here and see if they still want to proceed. You got a receipt with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about it because I ain't been working anyway.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Hill. This is Kenneth Cogan. He's got 2 charges with regard to not paying or filing the appropriate forms for taxes. He says that's been done. He has some documents to prove it. Just wondered if you know anything about this, and you still want to proceed with the case.
I do know about it. I spoke with the agent from the taxing authority last night, and the one charge is under 5747.07, which is titled Employers to File Return and Pay Withholding.
Yes.
So the recommendation from the agent was that we would dismiss the other charge if he were to plead to this charge and receive a $100 fine in court costs.
Okay, that's what the prosecutor's recommending. You agreeable with that, Mr. Cogan, or you don't have to agree? How do you want to proceed?
Yeah, it'll be fine. I don't care.
All right, so we're going to dismiss the B case. 678B is dismissed. So you're pleading guilty to the A case, the failure to file the appropriate return on the withholding. You understand that?
No.
They're recommending a $100 fine.
That's fine.
All right, so I'll accept your guilty plea, impose a $100 fine, court costs on 678A. Can you pay that today?
Yeah.
Go see the clerk, pay it, and your case will be concluded, no probation.
All right, thank you.
Clerk's to the right, as you leave the courtroom.
State of Ohio versus Haley Bennett, case number PRC 22-170, A, B, C, and D, PRD 22-1604, A and D, PRD 21-2280, A, B, C, and D, PRC 20-2061, A, B, and C.
And you're Kaylee Bennett.
Yes.
Okay, you had a review hearing on Monday. You missed that, and you're here today.
Yeah, I text Roger Smith again. My son had hand, foot, and mouth, and he still wasn't able to go back to school on that day.
Okay.
Today was his first day back, so.
Well, I think these are all reviews, so they're not, there was no pre-trial or anything, I don't think. Let me check to make sure. Yeah, these are all reviews, so can you pay anything on your fines today, or can you still have some community service to do too?
I actually just paid $20 online. I know she said up front it won't be on there till Monday.
Yeah.
So I did $20 on there, and I may be able to do some more tomorrow. But I plan on coming to community service either tomorrow or Monday.
Okay. Mr. Cooper will be looking for you. I'm going to set your next hearing for November 26th, so that's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
At 9 o'clock. November 26th.
Okay. Thank you.
You're free to go.
State of Ohio versus Tim Fortner, case number CRB 25709.
And you're Tim Fortner.
Yes, sir. Happy Halloween.
Mr. Fortner, you've been charged with a theft offense. The state's alleging that on October 27th, you purposely tried to defraud Walmart of property without their consent. It's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty, 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. You understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
You understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead?
Not yet.
You want a lawyer appointed?
Yes, sir.
You have a job?
Yeah, I did. No, it's a long story, but not right now.
You don't have a job now?
No.
I think Mr. Morford represents him on the trial we have with him on Monday.
Okay. I'll appoint Mr. Morford then to represent you. He is on the docket today. I think Mr. Morford's here. So not guilty plea is entered.
Thank you.
He can sign a $1,000 signature bond. So he's on the docket for a trial this coming Monday.
Monday, yes, Judge.
3rd.
I need to sign this.
Let's just put this for a pretrial then, for Monday. I'll set it for November 3rd, pretrial 10 o'clock.
You need to be here.
Yeah, I'm good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, does he need fingerprinted on this one?
Was he fingerprinted on the other cases?
Yes.
They wanted it to be per incident.
All right, so I'll order him to go to the jail, get fingerprinted. Mr. Cooper will give you the form to take.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Monique Houston, case number CRB 25708.
Yes, yes.
You're Nate Houston?
Yes.
Ms. Ms. Houston has alleged that October 27th, Fayette Township, he purposely tried to defraud Walmart property without their consent. It's a first-degree misdemeanor. Action penalty, 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine.
Yes.
Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
How do you plead to it?
Not guilty.
And do you have any income?
Social Security.
I'll appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. He is here, so we'll get him in the courtroom. Mr. Steyer, this is Monique Houston. It's
Nice to meet you.
shoplifting from Walmart case. She can sign $1,000 OR, so we need to go get fingerprinted.
Right here? Yep. And don't leave, I'll bring you a copy of that out in the lobby.
Now, she has a co-defendant, Mr. Porter, and he has a trial set for Monday, so I set a pre-trial in his case for Monday. I don't know if you want.
I'm here Monday, so if we want to come back and do a free trial and kind of figure out where things are.
Okay, so that's the 3rd, November 3rd. For pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
Sounds good.
So just wait for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about that as well.
That's all the items we have for right now.
Okay, we may have some more arraignments coming. They're working on paperwork, but that's all we have ready, so we're just going to start pre-trials now. So lawyers that have pre-trials that they want heard need to come in the courtroom, and so do their clients, and we need the prosecutor.
State of Ohio versus Joshua Turner, case number PRC 25625 A and B.
This is Mr. Holt's case.
No, I just speak with Mr. Turner outside.
People out in the lobby, if you got a pre-trial, you need to be in the courtroom.
Approach, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay, when you go back to work, you're missing a cycle, one cycle. 17, so, yeah.
The 14th. That's fine. That's better.
I was supposed to go back the 17th, but I'm taking the time, so it'll be anytime really, I mean, like, yes.
Okay. All right, so it's my understanding from the conference today that Mr. Turner's going to change his plea to guilty as to the charges pending. We're going to delay sentencing and come back because he has some information he wants to present to the court for treatment. And that's going to be presented to the court on November 21st.
That's correct, Your Honor. We'd ask the court to, it was, it'd actually be 11, to accept a change of plea to guilty on the two charges, Your Honor. That would be the OVI and the failure to control. We'd ask the court to delay sentencing and ask the court to set a hearing on November 21st. At that time, as the court's and state are aware, there was issues with Mr. Turner's employment and the treatment schedule and his prior, although I believe he's made effort to comply, it did not work out. So he has decided to skip a term, which is effectively a month. Yeah, skip For his or hitch. employment to straighten that out. He has received notification that he should be picking up today from the Waterloo Post Office from the Department of Transportation. I think he said it's through Amherst.
Yeah, it's through my work. It's a DOT rehabilitation, Department of Transportation. I went ahead and, I'd been trying to keep it secret, not let my work know about all this stuff, that way I didn't have to take a chance of losing my job. But I couldn't balance both of them, and so I just went to my work and told them what's going on. They're going to get me into this DOT one.
So he's realized the way he was trying to do it was not working. He has done some community service, and I think he would be willing to do some more while he's here. If he has not received it.
Yeah. Well, I ain't been home to get the paper yet. I did it for Sims Township. I sent you a picture of it.
Yeah, I emailed it.
I do believe I received it, Your Honor, from Mr. Holt.
Okay. All right, so Mr. Turner, do you agree with your attorney, you're changing your plea to guilty to the pending charges?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to accept your guilty plea. I'm not going to sentence you today. I'll set a hearing for November 21st at 10 a.m. With regard to sentencing, and bring the evidence you want me to consider at that time for your sentencing.
And I've explained to him, Your Honor, the court's not been, to my knowledge, we've not had dealings with this program, so we're going to have to bring some information regarding the program.
Will you be doing this locally, or where will you go?
They have different programs throughout I don't know exactly. I'm waiting on, I got to get all my information today from the post office. I missed my it comes certified mail, and I missed my thing. I actually got the pink slip in the car where I missed it, so I have to sign for it.
All right, November 21st, 10 o'clock, and you be back here and bring the evidence you want me to consider.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, we're ready to go to Lawrence County Jail.
Okay, we have some things to do by teleconference with the jail, so we're going to start those now.
State of Ohio versus Andrew Curry, case number CRA 23464, A, B, and C, CRA 23463, CRB 2361, CRB 25506, CRB 23291. Jesse Friend is on deck.
Corey Road.
Okay. hearings here till they appear.
State of Ohio versus Aaron K. Wells, case number CRB 25558.
Mr. McCown's case set for a pretrial today.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Your Honor, it's my understanding we're going to ask for a continuance until November 21st. We will waive all time constraints. It's my understanding that the state is, I believe of the mind they're going to dismiss it, but because there's an alleged victim, they want to give her the opportunity to appear and state her position to the court. It may be different from theirs.
Okay, so you said November 21st?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Hill, do you agree?
I do agree. We do want to give the alleged victim an opportunity to come and state her feelings about this. This occurred in the context of an exchange with the child for visitation, and sometimes tempers get the best of people, but in this case, I think this is something that they need to be able to work through themselves.
Okay, I'll continue the matter until November 21st for another pretrial at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Devin Stevens, case number PRC 252546, A, B, C, and D.
And Mr. McCown, you're going to be representing Mr. Stevens?
Yes, Your Honor. I filed my notice of appearance today as well as other documents. This is when we would waive time. We would ask that both of these cases be continued to November 21st. And the purpose of that, Mr. Hill has offered a potential plea agreement that would resolve the felony up here. We don't have discovery yet, so I think I need that to properly advise.
That can be produced before the 21st date?
I believe it can be, Your Honor, not just for the record, so that everyone understands what our position is. Our intention is to, unless there is evidence that would mitigate against this, our intention is to take this on to the grand jury. However, Mr. McCown, as he always is, was very convincing in convincing me that we could look at the evidence here before we send it to the grand jury, and if we find that there's a good reason to leave it here, we will.
Okay, so there's waiver of time constraints until November 21st. Will be set for pretrial and preliminary hearing that day.
That's correct, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Gaines County, case number CRB 25204.
And Mr. McDonald is representing Mr. Townsend and set for a pretrial today.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe the state is in agreement that we are going to dismiss these charges. Mr. Townsend's been ongoing with couples counseling, and his counselor has written him a letter which suggests that she thinks that they've ran their course and they're ready to be released.
Mr. Hugh.
I did receive a copy of that letter from Mr. McDonald. In fact, I can forward this to Your Honor if you want me to. It does indicate that they've been actively engaged in the counseling. Gage and Erica both have demonstrated receptiveness to therapy, and I feel that they will reach out for help in the future if needed. Both remain very family-focused and invested in their children. So that was the goal of getting them to go to the counseling. Is Erica Townsend here?
No, our daughter broke her arm and she's getting her cast off this morning.
So Ms. Townsend originally, back in June, wanted us to drop the charges even then, but she agreed to go to the counseling. So if Mr. Townsend was able to pay the court costs today, we would be willing to dismiss the charges.
We're accepting of that, Your Honor.
All right, the case will be nollied upon payment of court costs, and you can do that today. See the clerk, pay the costs, case is dismissed.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Andrew Curry, the Lawrence County Jail. Jesse Friend is on deck.
All right. I believe this is Mr. Stiers' case.
Not aware of an active case. Is it post-conviction matter?
Well, could be.
Probation violation.
Oh, probation violation, okay.
Yeah, there was a complaint for probation violation filed recently. Have you had a chance to talk?
I wasn't even aware that he was involved in this. I don't know the nature. Could I take a look at it and have it recalled, Your Honor?
Yes, I'll give you the files. Mr. Curry, Mr. Stiers is going to call down, talk with you, then after that's occurred, we'll have you back on teleconference and decide how we're going to go forward.
State of Ohio versus Jesse Lee Friend, case number CRA 25355, and Spencer Lloyd is on deck.
Your Honor, Mr. Friend was previously at Bethesda, and he left ASA. I believe we had him forward through common pleas as well as parole and maybe even this court.
Yeah, in this court, he has a extradition matter pending to Mason County, West Virginia, and he had posted a bond on that. He had a hearing set October 17th. This court on the extradition did not appear, and also he had left treatment without court permission. So a warrant was issued, and it's my understanding he was apprehended by Mr. Sowers and brought to the jail. So, and I have a note saying that Mason County, West Virginia still wants him, so that warrant in West Virginia remains active. So I will revoke his previous bond on this matter. We're going to need Mr. Smith as his attorney. Is he going to be here today? I'm going to revoke his bond and change it to $100,000 cash or surety.
He is here.
Yeah, I have here.
I drove all night to be here.
I got so upset after that game, I got in the car and drove back.
Well, when I went to bed, they were ahead, and then I woke up this morning. What happened? Why went really far south in the second half, it looks like.
Who is this, Phil?
This is Jesse Lee Friend.
Oh, yeah, yes.
He's got a Mason County warrant, and he's also got some matters in our common police court.
In front of Judge Ballard, correct. He took it off the active docket, and he also issued a bench warrant, Judge Cap, or
Okay, I'm changing
Judge
his
Ballard.
bond here to $100,000 cash or surety. It's my understanding I've been given the information Mason County still wants him, so I don't know how that's going to be balanced out. But I guess we'll let Judge Ballard make that decision if he's going to keep him or if he'll let him go back to Mason County. I understand the charges there are fairly serious.
I think he's going to keep him.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Well, do you have an idea when he's going to appear in common pleas?
I told Judge went to the inactive docket because he didn't show up, so.
So he hadn't been there yet?
No, he hasn't been there yet, to my knowledge.
I'm going to suggest we go out about a month and come back maybe a little before.
Sure, yeah. I'm sure it's going to get on the docket very quickly.
About the end of November, what's your schedule like?
I can do the very end of November, like
24th, or, I'm actually gonna set a few cases, we'll have court on Wednesday the 26th, if you wanna try that, or the 24th is the Monday.
I could do the 26th. I know for sure without checking my calendar, I have nothing then.
All right, I'll set it for November 26th for pretrial new bond, 100,000, cash or surety.
Thank you, Judge. State of Ohio versus Spencer Lloyd, case number TRT 251332 A and B, and Freddie Sloan is on deck.
The next defendant,
Spencer Lloyd.
That's Mr. Holt's case. No, I'm sorry, wrong case.
I don't have a lawyer on that.
Yeah, wrong case. I was thinking of something else.
Sir, are you Spencer Lloyd? Can you hear me, Mr. Lloyd?
yes.
Okay, and you are Spencer Lloyd?
Yes.
It's alleged that you missed a pretrial back in September the 12th. You missed the pretrial and a warrant got issued.
Your Honor, this is the case of that lawyer from Dayton.
Oh, okay, so now, all right, you have a felony that went on to the grand jury. The case here is going to go to the grand jury, so is there a hold, there's a holdover, I'm assuming, from police?
Yes.
They're going to put, they set a bond, right? His lawyer says he's going to post.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, your lawyer was here today to deal with this, so what's happened is, this traffic charge is gonna be dismissed down to the common police to go with your felony. We're getting a lot of background noise, I don't know where that's coming from. So, your case here is gonna go to the common police, your lawyer says you're posting the bond on that, so if that's correct, then you should be getting out on the bond from common police court. The case here is dismissed.
All right.
Okay, that's all.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Freddie Sloan, case number CRA 25710, CRB 23777, CRB 181253. And Brianna Maynard is on deck.
All right, and ma'am, you are Freddie Sloan.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Sloan, you have a right to remain silent, you don't have to say anything. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed, if you can afford one. A right to bail and to make the state prove the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those things?
Yes, sir.
You've got a new charge, and it's possession of cocaine is the charge. It's case number 25710. States alleging that on October 29th in Fayette Township, you knowingly obtained, possessed, or used cocaine. That's a felony of the 5th degree. Maximum penalty is a year in jail, $2,500 fine. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then a copy of that charge was faxed to the jail, so I don't know if you have it yet, but it should be there for you to get. There's an old charge I don't think you ever got arraigned on, so I'm going to go ahead and arraign you on it now. I don't know how long it'll go forward. It's a domestic violence charge. from 2023. Case number is 23777. And it alleges that if Fayette Township on December the 17th of 2023, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Amber Sloan, and that Amber is a member of your family or household. That's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Now, is this Amber that's here today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And if you want us to tell you what we're thinking on that
Well,
case.
I just need to know if you're going to go forward with that charge. or
She
not.
doesn't want to go forward with that charge. So it's been 2 years, so
You're not with it.
we'll not.
Okay, so, Ms. Sloan, you don't have to worry about the domestic violence, it's getting dismissed. Amber is here, she's asked the prosecutor to dismiss it since it's 2 years old, we're gonna do that. Then you've got another old case, 18-1253 was a theft offense, and you have convicted on it some time ago, and you had a review hearing March 20th of 23 that you failed to appear for and got a warrant outstanding. So that's still pending because it's showing that you did pay something on your fine, but you never finished paying. You still owe $100 and you owe 5 days of community service. So, do you understand the charges against you?
Yes, sir.
Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
No, sir.
And Mr. Morford, I'll appoint you to represent Ms. Sloan. She has a new possession of cocaine charge, and she's got an old, I think it was a Walmart theft offense that she never finished what she was ordered to do. That's the matters pending. What's the state's position on bond for Ms. Sloan?
Your Honor, I guess the only condition that we would, under which we would want her to be released from jail without a bond or with an OR bond at this point would be is if she would agree to go to treatment, be assessed for treatment, first of all. And if she would be accepted into a program, we would be agreeable to an OR bond.
So, I don't know if could you understand or hear that, Ms. Sloan?
No, sir, I'm sorry.
Prosecutor said he would agree to you getting released from jail on a signature bond, which means you don't have any cash to secure your appearance, if you would agree to go to treatment. If you won't agree to go to treatment, then they want a cash or surety bond to secure your appearance.
I agree to do that.
Okay, what's your pay source?
I'm sorry, what?
How do you pay for medical treatment? Do you have a medical card?
Yes, sir.
Ohio? You have an Ohio Medicaid card?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hometown is going to call and assess you, and I'm going to go ahead and do an order for her to be released to hometown for treatment with a $2,000 OR bond. Set, probably come back in a couple of weeks.
Please, Judge.
So that's going to be the 14th. Are you available the 14th?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll see you in a couple of weeks for a follow-up. So you're going to go to treatment. They're going to give me a report as to how you're doing. You've got to do what they tell you to do, how they tell you to do it, unless it's illegal or immoral. You don't have to do it. But otherwise, I expect you to do what they tell you. And follow and get a good report because you're charged with a felony. So I know this is a lot, but I'll try to distill it down to a small amount of information. Felonies mean you can go to the grand jury, you have to go to the grand jury for an indictment. They're so serious, you gotta be indicted by a grand jury first. Secondly, you can go to prison. That's the difference between felonies and misdemeanors. A felony, you can go to the prison, not to the local jail. So if you mess this up, you could get sent to prison. And it won't be me sending you, because you won't stay here in this court. You'll go to the main courthouse in Ironton, and one of the common police judges has the authority to send you on to prison. That's not a good option. That's not what you want to do.
No, it's not.
So, win-win, get clean, take advantage of this opportunity, and don't have a felony on your record, because if you're successful, complete treatment, I believe, the prosecutor probably would agree to dismiss your charge down the road. That's not going to be like in 2 weeks or 2 months. Probably a year from now, if you're successful, then they may dismiss your case. So you got to, you got to really do this. Not just fake like you're going to do it. To get it dismissed, you got to really do it and get clean.
Yes, sir.
Okay, is that what you want to do? Yes?
And I leave it from here going to treatment?
Yeah, you're going from the jail to treatment.
Okay.
And the other options aren't very good. You can stay in jail and get sent to the grand jury and get indicted, and then go face one of the common police judges and try to convince them of what you want to happen.
Yes.
The best thing you can do, I think, logically, take advantage of this treatment. If you had to pay for it yourself, it's thousands of dollars. And I don't, tell you the truth, I don't know how much longer it's going to be available. I mean, you're getting right in on the tail end of it. It's probably, a lot of it's going to go away here pretty quickly. So take advantage of it, get clean. I'm sure your family is still here.
I am.
Do I get an amen from you?
Amen. And Butch, thank you so much.
So we got your family, some of your, I assume your family,
Mom and sister.
mom and sister.
Yes, sir.
They're amen on what I'm saying. So they want you to do it. Mr. Morford wants you to do it. I don't want you to do it. But you know who's most important? Do you want to do it? Do you want to do it? And here's the other thing I said at Chesapeake High School. And it applies to adults too, but especially applies to kids. Who you hang out with is so important. If you're hanging out with people using drugs, guess what? You're going to use drugs. So you may have to make some changes. If you want to change your life, you can't say, well, I'm going to get clean and then go pal around and hang out and run around with people that are using drugs. It's not going to work. Okay, well, I don't know that. I'm just going from past experience. And if you've got a boyfriend that's using drugs, you're not going to quit using drugs. Or if you're a male and you got a girlfriend and you try to get clean and you got a girlfriend that's using drugs, guess what? You're going to keep using drugs eventually. So, you got to make some changes. Make some changes. It's time. How old are you now, Freddie? I've had you for a while. 46. Okay, you're a full-grown woman, even today's day. You know, 50 years ago, that was an old woman. Now, when you're 30, they act like you're 13. So 46 is a way full-grown woman. It's time to straighten out and do what you need to do for your family's sake. Amen? I need an amen over here.
Amen. Listen to him.
Okay. I'll see you on November the 14th, hopefully with a good report.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Brianna Maynard, case number CRB 25548. And Edward Markle, Emery Markle is on that. Brianna Maynard.
All right, this is Mr. Steyer's case. It's set for a pre-trial today.
Your Honor, Ms. Maynard is, she has a misdemeanor case pending here. It's my understanding that she is due to be sentenced sometime in the next week or so in common police court to prison time. This is a case, I think the victim wasn't all that interested in pursuing the domestic violence. The state has indicated that since she's going to be in jail anyway because of the matter of common pleas, they'd like to continue this out past her sentencing, and the intent's probably not at that point.
Okay.
When do you go back for common pleas, man?
What is it, I'm sorry?
When do you go back to common police court?
I already took a deal, so I'm just waiting on sentencing.
Wednesday, sentence Wednesday. So
Probably Wednesday.
Okay, we can come back fairly soon after that, because we'll haul her up and get her transported once she's sentenced.
Okay, so that's, we can do it the 7th if you're available then. November 7th.
All right, let's set it down.
All right, Dan, I'm setting your next hearing for a week from today, November 7th.
Okay, thank you.
Green phone.
State of Ohio versus Emery Markle, case number TRD 22-2694 A and B, TRD 2938 A and B. Andrew Curry will be on deck.
Are you Emery Markle?
Yes, sir.
It's alleged that you missed a hearing June the 5th of 23 on a no operator's license and a theft offense. And a warrant's been outstanding since then. It looks like you got nabbed on the warrant.
Yes, sir.
Do you admit or deny you failed to appear for your review hearings before?
Yes, sir, I did. I paid $100 yesterday on these lines.
That's correct, you did, I see it. Is there anything you want to tell me about this, why you didn't appear? Or?
I just moved out of town, I just moved back like this week, really.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
You get a welcome back warrant.
Yes, sir.
Well, these are, I'll tell you a little secret, I don't know if most people know. When a misdemeanor warrant, if you'll move away from the state and stay away, we won't come get you on a misdemeanor. But you're fair game as soon as you come back on a misdemeanor in the whole state. I mean, you could go to Cleveland and still get nabbed on a misdemeanor warrant. So,
yeah,
you came back. So,
yes, sir.
Where were you living before?
In Kentucky.
Oh, not that far away then.
No.
Well, do you want me just to change this all into jail time, or do you want to tell me that you're going to take care of it?
I'll take care of it.
Okay, you did pay $100, so that's a start on it. Let me see what you still have. You've got 18 hours of community service on the driving under suspension and $510 in fines and court costs, and there's a warrant fee. Whenever there are warrants issued, clerks have to type it out, send it to the sheriff. Sheriff's got to put it out there for everybody. So there's some work involved.
Yes, sir.
So we charge a fee for that, and then you still have, looks like probably $300 and some owed on the theft offense and 5 days of community service. So where are you living now, Mr. Markle?
Back in Iron now.
What's the address?
75 Private Drive, 1176.
Ironton?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll send you the time served for missing your hearing. Give you another hearing date, and this will happen again if you don't show up.
Yes, sir.
Or just take care of it, and then you can quit coming to the review hearings.
Okay.
Let's see, when you a date. I'm gonna make it, December 1st. December 1st, that's a Monday, 9 o'clock. You know where
Yes, sir.
You know where the court is in Chesapeake?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's where you gotta be, December 1st, 9 o'clock, or finish everything you were supposed to do. If you get it all finished, you don't have to be here. You don't have to finish, you gotta show up, or you'll get another warrant.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
State of Ohio versus Andrew Curry, case number CRA 23464, A, B, and C, CRB 23463.
It's Mr. Steyer's case.
Mr. Your Honor, I've taken a look at the complaint from probation officer. It appears that it's based on his being asked for the hometown covering. I would assume then that the court will probably like to see him get back into a program. Hometown evaluation taken back, but my understanding is that, TCC might be willing to look at it.
Mr. Tarvin? All right, Mr. Tarvin's gonna call down and talk to, Mr. Curry, and you'll let us know how you want to proceed. Okay, we'll recall later in the docket.
State of Ohio versus Billy Finley, here at the court, case number CRB 21197.
I can explain what this is, Your Honor.
Okay, I've got a motion for Nolly.
Yes, and I just want to make sure that he has 3 charges pending, or at least 3, if not 4, charges pending before the court, and the only one that, and the reason that he wants it nollied, and it's the criminal trespass charge, is because Mr. Finley is going to be locked up in Kentucky for a while, and I've confirmed that. He says he's going to be in prison till 2035, but I see on here he's eligible for parole in 2026, so he may be getting out. So as far as the criminal trespass charge, we're okay with going ahead and nollying it, but there's also an OVI, a failure to control, and a felony theft charge that are still pending, and we want those to stay in place with a warrant.
I don't have those files, they must be on the docket for a different date.
Well, I don't know if they're on the docket at all, because I think he failed to appear in the past.
Oh, maybe he already has a warrant then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for 21-197, I'll go ahead, I'll sign the entry nolly, and say it'll be nolly.
State of Ohio versus Deshaun Caldwell, here at the court, case number CRB 25464.
Mr. Steyer's case set for pre-trial.
We have an offer for you if you plead guilty to this charge. 30 days
Carl
in
Cottle
jail,
here.
Suspended, and in order to stay away from him, if you want to do discovery, we can look at the discovery or whatever, but basically, you'd be on probation for 2 years in order to stay away from the judge might put a fine on your legal costs. You know, just cause no problems. Want to do that?
Your Honor, I think we have an agreed to disposition on this case. State has offered that in exchange for a guilty plea to the assault charge, they would agree to a recommendation of 30 days in jail suspended, 2 years probation, and in order to stay away from the alleged victim. We would join in that recommendation, and pursuant to that, we'd enter a guilty plea at this time.
All right, it is Caldwell, right? Is that the
Yes,
last name?
the defendant is Mr. Caldwell.
All right. Mr. Caldwell, do you agree with what your attorney has stated to the court?
Yes, sir.
Okay, both of you have the right to make a statement. You don't have to. Do you have any statement you want to make to the court? No, see you shaking your head now. All right, Mr. Hill, do you agree with what's being recommended?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, I'll impose a $100 fine, court costs. And was it 30 days in jail suspended?
30 days suspended, Your Honor.
30 days in jail suspended, ordered to stay away from the complaining party, Carl Cottle.
Yes.
Caudill.
Yes.
And they don't live together or anything like that, so it's not a problem.
No,
that
no.
way.
No, it's
2 years of level 4 probation. Review hearing on May the 8th of next year. Needs to see Mr. Major in the probation office. For review hearing on May 8th, 9 o'clock next year. Go see Mr. Major and you're free to go.
Yes. And you need to not leave until you got a copy of this. 1031. So that's your review here today. You step out here, turn to the left, and talk to the probation officer.
State of Ohio versus Antonio Caldwell, case number CRB 25603.
This is Mr. Stiers' case.
They're offering to come back in 90 days, if there's no further problem, because it'll be back to the apartment complex and pay the court cost of dismiss the charge. Are you agreeable to that? Okay. Your Honor, this matter is a criminal trespass. The state has offered that if we do a 90-day continuance, have no further problem, Mr. Caldwell doesn't return to the complaining property, that upon payment of court costs, they would be agreeable to dismiss the charge. And we're agreeable to that. We would waive time constraints to accomplish it. 90 days out is about end of January.
Yes.
So, January 30th is almost exactly right, and I'm available that day.
I'll set it for January 30th, 26, 90 days with costs. No further problems. The case will be dismissed, and Mr. Caldwell doesn't have to appear if he's already paid the cost by that day.
So if you can pay this before, then you don't have to come back.
Okay.
All right?
How much is it?
It'll be about $150, thereabouts, somewhere between 150 and 200. They'll have to give you the specifics of the window. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Emily Justice, case number CRB 25529.
And we have a co-defendant on this. I believe she's represented by Mr. Morford. Also Justice, but I can't recall the first name off the top of my head. I apologize.
Originally, yes, it's 25,529. This was Mr. Stiers' case.
State of Ohio versus Crystal Justice, case number CRB 25528.
Your Honor, I've just received some video that's alleged to be of the incident that I need to review myself as well. The state is looking for some information regarding possible restitution that they don't have yet, so I think we need to come back on this one another time. A couple weeks would probably be good enough, but I don't know what kind of time frame the court's wanting to set things at the moment.
14th's not a bad day if you want to use that. You're available, Mr. Morford?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
I am as well.
November 14th will be the next hearing, pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
You said 10 o'clock, Your Honor?
10.
10 o'clock, yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Richard Riggle, case number CRB 25668.
This is Mr. Steyer's case.
Thank you. And Mr. Regal is at Hometown Recovery, and we've got a report here for him.
Thank you. Okay, it looks like it's a good start, but we're just getting started, so.
Right, we just got Mr. Regal in to treatment a little less than a week ago at this point, so we're really just kind of getting right off on the right foot, but just also still getting started. So I don't know what kind of a time frame the court would like to look at coming back on this one. We would waive time constraints to accommodate.
3 to 4 weeks, 21st or after November.
Well, Your Honor, apparently Mr. Regal already has a court date on the 7th on another matter. Might be worth setting them together at this point at least, and then maybe from there decide what we want to do in terms of going, whether separate them out or not.
November 7th will be the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
Who's your attorney on that? Okay. Okay. So yeah, if we could just set that together at this point, then we'll go from there.
All right, November 7th.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Shannon East, case
No,
number
you're good.
CRA 25606.
Steyer's case, 1 year hearing.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
Provide the following documents regarding her treatment.
Are these copies for?
Are those?
If you need, you can have them,
We can
or
make
I just,
copies if you want.
okay, yeah, that would be great.
We'll get you copies back.
Okay, thank you.
Well, she's at Huntington Treatment Center, which is I'm not a fan of. So I don't know how the state wants to proceed. My problem with the methadone, 2 things. One, they give people whatever they want. If you keep asking for more, they'll just give it to you. 2, I see so many people that are doing methadone, and they do other drugs on top of the methadone. So it doesn't seem to really curtail their urges for other use of other drugs. So I'm not a fan of methadone clinics.
Your Honor, I believe that OVP is one of the providers that can work with people who are also taking methadone, and maybe helping them to come off of the methadone.
There's no one here from them today, but that is my memory as well, that we've had people that have been on methadone that are also able to seek treatment through OVP. So I'd like to maybe kick this out a couple of weeks, make it back on the 14th, and ask her to speak to OVP and see if we can work out at least some parallel treatment.
Okay.
Is the 14th a good date, Your Honor?
That's fine. November 14 will be the next hearing.
I'll get you those copies and come talk to you. Don't leave till I talk to you. I got a couple more cases to get called right now.
Okay, I want Mr. Cooper to copy the documents.
Yes. I've asked her to stick around. I'm going to speak to her after my case is called as well to help her get in touch with OVP.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jason R. Stapleton, case number TRC 251796, TRD 242033, A, B, and C, TRD 25525. Jason Stapleton.
Your Honor, just while I was standing here, Mr. Stapleton texted me. He said he had been here at court, had an emergency, and had to leave, that he would be back Monday. Obviously, I would have preferred if I'd heard that from him before he left and gotten permission, but if he's legitimately going to be back Monday, I'm going to just ask to continue the case to Monday. And I can confirm he was here. I went out earlier and checked who of my clients had appeared, and he was, I believe, let me make certain of that, but I believe he was checked off as having come in and spoken to security at the door. Yes, he was. He did check in with security, so he was here.
Mr. Hill?
Yeah, as long as he's here on Monday, I guess we'd be okay with the short.
Finish request, and I'll continue it to Monday, the 3rd.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Gregory Truitt, case number CRD 25604.
Stiers case, pretrial.
So the state is making it home for 30 days in jail, all suspended. I can't tell you exactly what it involves. It depends on what level you put it. Usually it's about every month or two. You guys stay out of trouble.
I can do that.
Okay. Your Honor, I think we have an agreed to disposition on this matter. This is a domestic violence case. The state has offered that in exchange for a plea of guilty, they would recommend a sentence of 30 days in the Lawrence County Jail, all suspended, an order of no contact with the alleged victim, and 2 years of probation. And we would agree, we would join in that recommendation and enter a guilty plea accordingly.
Is that correct, Mr. Truitt?
Yeah, that's fine.
You have a right to make a statement. Do you have anything you want to say?
Honestly, I was trying to do something like anger management, therapy, something like that, really, because never been in trouble, never dealt with something like this. First time ever being in trouble. You know what I mean? That's just kind of how I feel about it. But I just don't want to be in jail. I got a good job, not trying to lose my job, you know? So.
Mr. Hill?
Our agreement was that if he pled guilty, we would offer 30 days in jail suspended, a no contact order, probation, and we didn't make any agreements or even discuss anything about fines or any other sanctions. So we'd leave that up to the court. We need a no contact.
Okay, so apparently, this person who was is this your wife?
Yeah.
So are you all getting a divorce?
No.
Your Honor, I didn't realize that element, that they were still together. I'd like to maybe, can we come back in another time and I can talk to Mr. Hill a little bit further?
Yeah. They're going to be together, that.
Yeah, that's.
Doesn't make much
Well,
sense.
but she doesn't want to, I don't believe she wants to be together with him.
Well,
there's a protection order in place. As a matter of fact, she says that he's been contacting her and there may be another report being.
Okay, so. All right. Well, I misunderstood from his statement to mean that they were remaining
cohabiting, so.
Are there children?
Are there children?
No.
No children.
No kids, nothing.
So I think we make it good and go forward then, Your Honor.
Well, do you understand what Mr. Stires is representing to the court, that you're agreeable to there being a no contact order?
Yeah, that's fine.
Which means you're going to be prohibited from going around her, contacting her. I mean, you have to have a protection order in place, but this is going to be like a permanent thing. It's not going to be no chance of reconciliation then, unless she comes back to court, tells the court that she wants that no contact order lifted. You're going to be prohibited from going around here. That's, you can be subject to a criminal charge just for doing that.
Okay.
You
Yes, sir.
understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you're wanting to stay married or you had kids, that would be a problem. But if you don't have kids and she sounds like she doesn't want to stay married to you,
That's fine.
then it's doable.
Okay.
Do you understand what you're getting yourself into?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready.
All right, so I'll accept the guilty plea. I'll impose a $150 fine and court costs. 30 days in jail suspended, no contact order with Miranda Truitt, 2 years of level 4 probation, review hearing on May the 8th of 26. We'll need to see Mr. Major about his probation. His review hearing is at 9 a.m. on May 8th.
Just sign your name right here. It's 10/31/25. And then we'll, you'll step out, talk to the probation officer on the left, but don't leave until she gives you a copy of that paperwork.
Okay. Let's check this out here.
Yeah. Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Andrew Curry, Wilkes County Jail.
So that's who you were talking about?
Yes, Your Honor. I attempted to pre-screen Mr. Curry for services, but he declined.
That comes as a surprise to me. I discussed it with him on the phone, and he confirmed he understood that he would likely need to go back into services or somewhere if he wanted to get out of jail. I don't know what the issue there is, and I told him, it's going to be a matter of going where the court directs him to go. So, do you understand that, Mr. Curry?
Yeah, it's just too far away from my fiance, man. I done did rehab before. I'm not codependency, and I learned a lot last time in 3 months I've been in rehab with that. What I was lost is something I lost inside of me through Carl Young, a mental health guy. Something I lost in my past what I was looking for. I mean, I'm just saying, what I've learned through my through the last 3 months I just got out of rehab. No, they don't go to urine, the mouth is clean. I've been all right, I've got to get the monitor off, they just kick me out, man. I'm gonna go back to society and get my life right out, man. I can do it, I know I can. I got a job opportunity right now, working at McDonald's on 93 I did, and just, everything I don't know, man.
Well, Your Honor, with that in mind, I think we need to set up for a CCS trial.
Okay, we'll set
Not CCS, I guess, probation.
trial for a violation on the probation violation.
Which case is the probation violation on?
23-464. How about the 10th?
Let me make sure I'm available, but I think I am, well, actually, let me check something. Yeah, I'm available. I had a jury trial set that day, but I just haven't taken it off the calendar.
Okay, so we'll set it for a hearing at noon on the November the 10th. I'm going to set his bond now, $10,000 cash for surety.
I think we're going to just
Your Honor, is 25 CRB 505 still pending? I believe it is.
It could be, what was the case number?
25 CRB 505.
506 is still pending.
Is that an aggravated menacing?
That's
charge?
Mr. Stratton's case.
I guess maybe that ought to be set for
Aggravated
trial.
menacing, yes. That's a
505
fairly
is also.
recent case.
So
Do you want to set that at the same time?
I would think that we would probably.
Do you want to perhaps contact Mr. Stratton and make sure he's available?
You can text him. He's been texting me. He's inside the county, held captive, he says, by a common police court. They won't let him go. So he's going to appear, I mean, he says he'll appear by teleconference. I'm assuming around noon. So let's provisionally set it for the 10th, both matters, and then we can adjust if Mr. Stratton's not available.
Thank you. And I would ask that whatever bond is being set be able to cover all matters.
We'll cover everything.
Thank you. It's 10,000 cash surety, sir. You can post about $1,000 roughly with a bondsman if you'd like to.
Okay, that's all.
Thank you.
I'm gonna lower it. Okay, that finishes up with the jail.
State of Ohio versus Brandy Haynes, case number CRA 25679. Your Honor, she bonded out and has been picked up by all the time.
Oh, okay. Yes, Mr. Sowers did text me that she reported to Kentucky, so the case here is dismissed.
State of Ohio versus Sean Paul Burns Jr., case number CRB 25117. Mr. Morgan's case.
Sean Paul Burns Jr., 25117.
Judge, he was with RRS.
No, he did those.
Just for today is what I've got to report. Any idea where he is?
Judge, other than he was at RRS, or just for today recovery, one of the two places, I've got notes from two places. But no, Your Honor, I do not.
Okay, what's your warrant for failure period? It's a, it was no argument.
State of Ohio versus Angela McCollum. Angela McCollum, case number CRB 25 538.
This is Mr. Morford's case. She's at United Family Retirement. Angela McCall. All the screens have been negative. Let's get a report. So you're off of methadone now?
I'm feeling nothing.
Still taking it? What's your number? How much per week or day? You're doing daily?
170.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dosing down at a couple of.
And where do you go to get that?
Amazing Grace, methadone clinic.
Okay. That's in Wheelersburg?
I'm sorry.
Is that in Wheelersburg?
Portsmouth area.
Okay. Okay, my notes for today were, Lieutenant was gonna let us know if she's gonna enter a plea or wanted to set for a trial.
Judge, she's wanting a continuance so she come in and could discuss it with me in my office.
What's the state's position?
Understanding, of course, that everybody's busy and it's hard to find time to talk to every single person, but we talked about this a month and a half ago. And what we would offer for a plea of guilty is that she continue in treatment, and we would recommend a suspended jail sentence where she wouldn't serve any actual jail time as long as she completes her treatment that she's involved in and doing well in. I'm sure that the court would also require her to do some community service and pay a fine. But that's all we want. We just want to make sure she does better and acknowledges that she did do what we allege that she did.
Judge, that's agreeable. We'll have to change the plea.
Is that correct, Ms. McCollum? Do you have anything you want to tell me before I sentence you?
I just appreciate your time. Thank you for the second chance.
I'm going to look at the affidavit for when you're charged.
Oh, that's in file.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, it could possibly even be.
Okay, I'll impose a $50 fine, or you pay court costs,
Okay, so what we're gonna need.
30 days in jail suspended, or you complete treatment with United Family Recovery, 5 days community service, 2 years of level 4 probation. Come back for your next hearing on the 1st of December, so let's see. We'll make it December 1st. December 1st will be your next hearing for review at 9 a.m. She'll need to meet with Mr. Major in the probation office.
State of Ohio versus Jaden Moore, case number CRB 25-591, CRB 25-570. Jaden Moore.
Mr. Moore's at White Light. So I guess one of the things we need to know is what's the state's plan going forward. Is the state going to seek a position here, or?
Well, we're most concerned about his well-being, his mental health. Is Deborah DeRay here? Can you come up, please?
I thought he would be, or maybe he is. Is Jake Moore on teleconference? He appeared by teleconference last time from White Light.
And that's what you want us to do.
Yeah, I just, really did.
So, you're his grandmother, right? Miss, is it DeRay? Miss DeRay is here, Jaden's grandmother, and this has been a kind of a traumatic thing, I think, for the family. His behavior prior to going to this treatment center, and hopefully this is going to really benefit him. And that's our primary concern at this point, is seeing him through to a place where they feel that he's stable enough to, or whatever they decide needs to be the outcome of this. I don't think that this is a situation that we are seeking to follow through with a conviction if we can get him help. Now, I believe Mr. Morford filed an NGRI, didn't you? So that's kind of sitting there also. So.
And well, I forwarded the email. So Southeast Ohio Forensics was to do the evaluation, and once they found out he was released from the jail, they canceled it. So I mean, just the fact that he's in treatment doesn't mean that he shouldn't be evaluated, but I don't know how to make that happen since he's in Franklin County now. I don't know if that's in their jurisdiction, if the same facility would do the evaluation since he's living in Columbus now rather than in our jail. But that's something that needs to be decided if you still want to go forward with that.
Judge, I will inquire as to what.
And then we need, I have contact information with White Light. He actually went to ARC first at Belfont for a few days, and they made the connection because they were having trouble finding some facility that would take him. It's mostly mental health, it's not substance use issues. And they found this facility in Columbus, and the last time we had a hearing, he appeared by teleconference, and he said he felt like things were going well there, and they were helping him. And I actually had some information from one of the personnel staff at White Light saying that he would be an inpatient for a while, but eventually he could go to outpatient in a facility like an apartment or something that they would furnish and staff. So he would still be getting counseling, but on not inpatient basis, but outpatient. And eventually they would try to get him a job, get him into working. So I just say that so that you would know. I don't know if you have that information, but does that all sound like something you think is appropriate for your grandson?
He's going to be at White Light, and then we're to eventually move him to outpatient and have an apartment for him and a job if he's able to do all those things.
If they find him able to, that's great.
So they're all
Yeah, so I don't know, I mean, that's projecting that he's going to continue to do well. I think he's taking some medications maybe he wasn't getting before, and hopefully that would be the best outcome, is if he's able to live independently and work and support himself. So everyone's on board with that.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. So I'd like to set another hearing fairly quickly, and then I will reach out by email to the contact person. I thought I'd given them the date when we were here previously. I thought they were aware of that and they would have him available on teleconference, but I don't know what happened, why he's not. hearing today. Hopefully he's still there. I don't have any additional information since the last hearing. But that was just 11 days ago when we had our last hearing with him. So I would suggest maybe, well, let's see what the calendar looks like. Maybe the 10th of November, if you're available, Mr. Morton.
I'm here, Judge.
We'll set it for November 10th, and I'll reach out to White Light to try to confirm, one, he's still there, and that they can make him available for that hearing. You all have any questions?
No.
Can I impart, ma'am, you're a relative also?
I'm his aunt.
Okay.
I've been around since he was 2.5. He didn't have a mother, so daughter died.
Well, I understand he's had a lot of trauma in his life. Okay, well, hopefully we can help him. That's the ultimate goal.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. November the 10th will be the next hearing.
State of Ohio versus Noah J. Moore, case number TRC 252291, CRA 25541.
So is the Samsung, is that Mr. Stratton? Okay. People that have Mr. Stratton, he's the one that got, he calls me, the common police court wouldn't let him leave, so he's not here about teleconference. He's on Samsung. There he is. All right, so this is Mr. Moore, Mr. Morford's case, pre-trial.
Your Honor, we asked this morning to see if the urine results were back yet. They did a urine screen for alcohol and for drugs, and they requested the screen for each. And the alcohol screen is back and showed no alcohol, but we're still waiting for the screen for other substances.
I have it for fentanyl.
Well, that's the possession charge. We do have the results for the possession of drugs charge, and it does show that the substance that was alleged to be fentanyl is indeed fentanyl. So we do have the felony charge that we could go forward with and already have the evidence in order to do that. Now, I guess he's at Crossroads.
That's my notes.
We're all well and good with that. However, this is a situation where, we have an OVI charge and a possession of drugs charge, and we would be prepared to go ahead and take the case to the grand jury. What we would like to see ultimately is for Mr. Moore to follow through with his treatment here in this court. We would look at even dismissing the drug charge in the future if he's successful in his treatment. But we can't ignore the OVI charge, and we'd be looking for a conviction on that, either by a plea to the charge, or we would be pursuing that charge. But if the OVI is contested, then it's going to be contested in the common pleas court. So, if that makes sense.
Maybe I misheard this, but it's my understanding there's still a drug screen out there that would be looking for fentanyl, or would be the most likely outcome. That hasn't come through yet, so we don't know what that is yet. So it would make sense to me to wait and see what that is. Then the defendant can make a decision if he wants to. Because then if it is positive for fentanyl, I think the state's going to insist on a plea on the OVI. If not, they'll take everything to the grand jury, including the OVI.
I agree, Judge.
So, let's see, how long has it been? It's 1st of September, wasn't it? The case arose. August 31st, actually, so.
Yeah, so the time runs on at the end of November, But,
We're just 9 weeks now, so that's about the time it should be coming in.
yes, and I thought it might be today, but it's not. But we need a time waiver to continue on here, particularly because there's a felony charge pending.
We'd waive time, Judge, that's not a problem.
Okay. So why don't we come back and say 3 weeks around that time, and we should have the results on the remaining screen by then. So 17th or 21st.
17th, I'm here, Judge. And I'm here the 21st as well.
All right, Mr. Moore, do you have any preference?
21st?
Monday or Friday?
Friday.
Fridays are better, okay, that's the 21st. And there is a time waiver till then. November 21st for pretrial and preliminary hearing.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir.
State of Ohio versus Jared Meredith, case number CRB 2462, CRB 22920, CRB 221036A and B, CRB 22463, PRC 202206. Mr. Stratton's case.
All right, Mr. Stratton, we called Jared Meredith, and Jared is here. He's at hometown. Yes. So he's just getting started there.
He is.
He had a screen yesterday and it was negative. So it looks like we need to continue while he's getting treatment, come back and monitor the course of his treatment. Is that agreeable? So, Mr. Stratton, my suggestion would be to continue and monitor his treatment.
Yes, that's fine, Your Honor.
So, maybe we need to get Ted Harkey on the air, see when he's gonna let you go. How about the 1st of December, or 5th of December, that's Friday.
Yeah, the 5th of December will be good, Your Honor.
Okay, December 5th will be the next hearing.
And Your Honor, Judge Markey said he wanted me to tell you thank you for allowing me to do this.
Okay. Well, tell him with all deference, he's welcome.
It wasn't supposed to be scheduled this morning, Your Honor. They put it on for late yesterday, so just so you know that none of this was scheduled this morning, so.
I understand. All right, December the 5th will be the next hearing for Mr. Meredith. You'll continue with your treatment as you have been and come back with another good report, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What time?
10 o'clock.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Amber Mills, case number CRB 23621, CRB 23556.
Mr. Stratton's case. My notes were she graduated from treatment, but she also has a new OBI in Municipal.
She does. There's a new case in Ironton. She completed hometown, so.
And then she hasn't appeared today.
Okay. If we could just award in 7 days, Your Honor.
Yes. Okay, she'll get a warrant issued if she hasn't appeared within 7 days.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Ally K. Douglas, case number CRA 25263, CRA 25264.
This is Mr.
You should have a report there, Your Honor.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
She's at Southern Cove.
Yes, sir.
Okay, her springs are good.
Yes. Yes, sir. She's making very, very good progress.
Very good. What do you have to say, Ally?
I've been doing really, really good lately. I got a pay raise at my job. I paid almost $1,000 to Chesapeake so I could get my license back. I've been doing all the stuff and things that I'm supposed to do.
All right, great. Good. All right, so she's not finished yet, though, right? So
No,
we're gonna
sir.
we'll
Yes,
keep
sir.
following you, hopefully
Yes, sir.
continue to get good reports.
Absolutely.
Get the best possible outcome here.
Yes, sir.
Let's do that December 5th date that we just talked about.
Okay.
Okay, keep it up.
Thank
December
you.
5th is your next hearing.
December 5th.
State of Ohio versus Nikki Wilson, case number CRA 25537.
Let's see how they go.
This is Mr. Stratton's case, preliminary hearing.
If I need to send a soft copy to Mr. Shrek, I can.
To Mr. Stratton.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The progress report from Lawrence County Recovery, I could send you a copy of it if you.
That's fine, yes.
You have his contact?
You should.
I can get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I understand the plan is he's gonna transition from Suboxone to Sublocade, then he's gonna go into some inpatient. Is that correct?
I'm getting ready to start the transition thing here. Probably tomorrow I'm gonna start coming off my Suboxone so I can get into the inpatient with Lawrence County Recovery.
Okay.
We already talked about it because I did have a couple of slip-ups. And I told him as soon as I did it, because I knew I messed up and I didn't like myself when I did it. It made me mad because where I got my handicapped son, it pissed me off myself more than anything because I fucked up. Pardon my language, Your Honor.
Yeah, well,
Your Honor, I'm sorry. In the letter, it says that we recommend that he goes into inpatient, but we currently don't have a bed.
do you have projected as when that would be available?
No, we don't.
As soon as it was available, Your Honor, I already told him I'd be willing to go straight in. I'm not trying to hide from it. I'd rather stay with Lawrence County Recovery because I'm already established there and I like it there. And I talked to Sam. I told her as soon as they get a bed open, I will take the transition off of my Suboxone and I'll be good.
But maybe another program is,
I like it there. I get along with them there and it's not like they, you know what I mean?
Can you give me any ideas when he could be accepted inpatient?
I can try to find out, Your Honor.
Okay, let's recall it. So, go,
Okay.
make some phone calls and we'll recall it.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Craig Weissong, case number CRA 25143, CRB 25144.
It's Mr. Stratton's case for appointing
As soon as we leave here, actually.
Well, I thought one of the things we were going to address, because I think he was requesting to transition to
December.
outpatient.
Yeah, he's moving 12/15, I think it is. That's when they're looking to complete them inpatient, do outpatient services. And he's only been with us since August, so December's probably his date.
You live with that?
I can, sir.
Okay. Well, let's come back a little bit after that and see how you're doing.
Okay.
How about, how about the 22nd? I know that's not your favorite day of the week, but
Our son's birthday's the 20th, is there, like, and he'll be 3, is there any way we can do it before then, or?
19th, let's do it December 19th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That sounds good, Your Honor.
All right, December 19th will be the next hearing, 10 o'clock. But he should be home by then, right?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Stephanie Pauley, case number CRB 24257.
Mr.
Stephanie
Stratton,
Pauley.
Mr. Stratton, you're okay with the time waiver on the last one?
I am.
Stephanie Pauley is on the sentencing docket. This is Mr. Stratton's case.
Last time, she completed her community service. I think all she had to do was pay costs.
And it looks like she's paid her fines too.
Great.
Costs, so
Good.
I'll mark the case as completed.
All right, good.
State of Ohio versus Derek Lockhart, case number CRA 25659, CRB 25660.
Are we finished with Mr. Stratton?
Yes, we are.
Okay, Mr. Stratton, you are completed.
Well, we still have to recall, Mickey Wilson.
Mickey Wilson, okay. So we'll-
Yeah, so.
Derek Lockhart,
He just got put on that docket today. He just got put on that docket today. He got
RRS.
put on that docket today.
He's an addition.
So this is his first hearing since getting a GPS monitor, so.
He wasn't on that docket for today. I'm guessing you spoke to Bobby Quinn yesterday about him.
Oh, he was the one wanting to transition. Okay. Is there another one in the back too?
Your Honor, can I explain why I want to transfer?
Well, I know Southern Hope is close to you.
Well,
You know, right?
my wife is getting evicted Wednesday, and she's got somebody to watch the boys, but she don't have no one to watch my daughter, and Southern Hope will allow me to babysit my daughter while she's at work, 'cause if not, she's gonna lose her job. Like, I wasn't trying to transfer, disrespect or anything, I'm just trying to save her from losing her job.
All right, Mr. Hill? What's your, taking a position on?
I mean, I appreciate that people have hardships of trying to manage families and whatnot and be in recovery. So we don't want to make things more difficult than they need to be, but I'm sure that people at the agencies are better positioned to advise what it should happen.
She's the complaining party on this case, too, isn't she, right? And she's the victim?
Yeah, she's not wanting to continue with the charges.
But monitor thing, he has a monitor one. So if you go to Southern Hope, I don't know if he's one of the Lawrence County Adult Probation Treatment Centers that they work with monitors.
Yeah, they'd have to change the setup.
I don't know that they work with them.
Yeah, I don't know if they work
true.
with them, yeah, so
They
you would
won't
have
work with Southern Hope.
to, you'd have to take the monitor off.
I'm not a flight, like, I don't want to leave, I want to get clean, Your Honor. That's why all this started, is because of my alcohol problem.
Yeah, there's a resisting charge too. It's a felony domestic, it's not just a M1, it's a felony domestic. That's a prior conviction. 2 prior convictions for the same complaint.
She's supposed to be here Monday.
The victim is supposed to be here on Monday. It's set for Monday.
Yeah, she said she's not going to come. So.
You have contact information for her?
Yes.
Let's have somebody from prosecutors office call her.
Oh, she does? Okay. Well, I don't know if she's going to be any help to Mr. Lockhart. So she wants us to pursue the felony charge.
Okay. That's totally different than what he's saying.
Yeah, you can call her and talk to her right now. She don't want to follow
Let's
through.
have somebody reach out to her and confirm that and we'll recall her.
Recall.
State of Ohio versus Michael Murphy, case number CRB 25-151.
Your Honor, Mr. Murphy is in our sober living. He's working. He's recently received his peer support recovery certificate and has shown interest in hiring him after he obtains his license and done exceptionally well in the program.
All right, now, that was Taylor. Thank you for that report. Good job. Are we to the point where we can talk about a resolution of these cases?
Yes.
I think they're both domestics.
Yes. On 25-151, the victim is Terry Krantz, and it's a cross-filing. And we had agreed that if there weren't any problems, that we could dismiss with the payment of court costs after 90 days. That was a long time ago, and I don't know whether we've been here like 4 times since that was agreed to. So I don't know whether this is a matter of paying costs or...
Yeah, I have that note on both files, actually, that could be dismissed with payment of costs after 90 days.
I can actually pay all costs today, this evening, after I consult with Ms. Stern on some other things, but yes, I should be able to.
State's still willing to stand by that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Both cases will be dismissed upon payment of costs, and you say you can do that today. Got to see the clerk. Congratulations on your sobriety, and it sounds like you're about to get a job.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I won't set another hearing. Go see the clerk.
Thank you. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Jeffrey Center, case number PRC 2126 AD&C, TRD 21752, TRC 212872, ABC and D, TRC 2938 AD&C, and several others.
All right, and Mr. Singer doesn't appear to be here today, so. It's Mr. Morford's case. He has a bond out to Mr. Sowers. So I'll issue a warrant and notify Mr. Sowers by text. Texting Mr. Sowers that Mr. Singer did not appear. And let's set the bond forfeiture November the 17th.
Thank you, Judge.
What's that, I want to straight, Your Honor?
The 17th of November.
State of Ohio versus Donovan C. Anderson, case number CRA 25260 A and B.
Holt's case, 20 here.
Your Honor, he does have a significant amount of, I believe, over $400 to pay today towards restitution.
Okay. Very good report. Yeah, it's completed, but he's actually voluntarily staying and doing some extra work, it sounds like. So is this something that can be resolved now?
Your Honor, there is a sizable amount of restitution that is due. What occurred was two separate theft incidents from Lowe's, and I believe what happened was he got away with the merchandise, and then they figured out who he was after the fact. So there's $1,937.58 owed on case number A, and then $1,099.72 owed on case B. It was our inclination to take the case to the grand jury, and I talked to Mr. Holt about it. He convinced me that he felt that his client would be able to come up with money to pay the restitution in order to keep the case here. So he asked $400 today, which is a start, and the fact that he's doing so well in treatment is a start, and that helps. But we still got to get it paid in a reasonable amount of time, otherwise we still would take it to the grand jury.
How much longer do you have left?
I mean, I'm in phase
Can you
3.
give us a time frame when he thinks he can get this all done and Looks to me like the total amount is $3,037.30.
The goal is 90 days, Your Honor.
Okay. Stay good with that?
Yes, and we want him to keep going through his treatment and completing that also.
Okay. What's your availability about a month out, Mr. Hall?
A month, Your Honor?
Yeah. Roughly. You can go to December.
I think I'll be here on the 21st, and the next time I'll be there will be here will be January 5th. Will January 5th work?
Let's do November 21st.
Okay.
Next hearing, November 21st. Keep paying on the restitution.
Can he deposit that today?
Yes.
Okay.
I just added it, it hadn't been added to the case log, but yes, you can make a payment on that.
Yeah, go see the clerk.
All right, thank you, John.
State of Ohio versus Brian Bryant, case number CRA 25421, CRD 251770, CRD 25436 A and B, CRD 25816 A and B.
Yeah, Josh.
Okay, what's the state's position on this?
Was there a report? I didn't see a report today.
It's a good report here. He's about a third of the way through his program. And Mr. Bryant lives in Grayson, so he had already started treatment here locally, but he transferred to Grayson, so he's actually went through part of another program, and then because of travel concerns, he transferred it to Grayson.
Assuming that that's a legitimate program, I think it looks like he's making progress. If the court's satisfied with that program, we are to...
Keep it here and continue to monitor.
Yes, Your Honor.
November 21st then?
Thank you, Your Honor. He was with Shawnee prior.
Yes, I had that. Yeah.
So he did quite a bit with Shawnee as well.
Thank you, Rob.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Geneva DeBoer, case number CRA 25488.
Your Honor, this is the individual who left early last time we were here. She was in Lexington Good Samaritan Hospital for, I believe, over 2 months. So nearly was lucky to be alive. She came here. I spoke to her after court. She got sick, left. I had a conversation with her about a week ago. Everything seemed fine. And I talked to her yesterday, and she indicated that she'd been diagnosed with a form of cancer. I was dealing with that, was unsure if she'd be able to be here today. I don't have any proof of that or not, but she does have some significant health issues. She was lucky to survive according to the Berea treatment facility, which I believe was yonder.
Yes. She was in detox there, it looks like.
Yeah, the jail, if you remember, the jail wanted her out, then they sent her to Berea, and Berea said, as a detox facility. The detox facility said, we can't, she needs to go to a hospital immediately. And she was in the hospital for over 2 months in Lexington.
How's the state want to proceed?
got no reason not to believe what Mr. Holt is saying as far as where she's been and what her condition is. I don't know what the prospects are of getting her here anytime soon.
I don't know, she has been reachable by phone at times when she went in the hospital.
I wonder if she'd be reachable by Zoom sometime.
I could try to get a hold of her. Give me a week, Your Honor, would that be okay?
We'd be okay with that.
And I guess we could set this for the 21st if you don't care, if I'll be here, but I'll.
Defendant's request continue to November 21st for preliminary hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Charles Wallace, case number CRB 25533 A and D.
When I last checked, Mr. Wallace had not checked in.
And he had no R bonds. He was supposed to be one of the RRS.
I have a report tomorrow, that's I can bring forward, Your Honor.
Okay. I've got a report from September. He's not compliant with them. So does the state want a warrant from this court or send it to the grand jury?
I think we'll nollie the charges to the grand jury.
Okay, so there's actually two files. One's got vandalism and some other CRA case that we're going to nollie both to the grand jury.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So whether to, let's see, at least related. There's a CRB and a CRA. CRB is a resisting, that's from August 26th. And a disorderly conduct. And then the CRA cases, same date. So the CRBs will just be an outright nollie, but they'll go to the grand jury also, and so will the CRA.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
What is the CRB number, Your Honor? I don't have it on the docket.
25534.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Ball, case number CRB 25622.
Jonathan Ball has a bond up, I believe. Yes, this is a bond forfeiture hearing. I think Mr. Showers texted me about this. Let me check. Yeah, Jonathan Ball, he was in Western Regional. He's got charges out of Mingo County. I guess they use Western Regional jail too, but he's over there. So I told Mr. Showers I'd continue it. He thinks he may get out of Western Regional in January. So let's set it in January for here and see what's going on. January the 16th, 26 for bond forfeiture. I'll notify Mr. Sowers by text.
State of Ohio versus Thomas Burton III, case number CRB 2566 A and B, CRB 22352.
Mr. Smith's case, sentencing.
Okay, you guys can go. Okay.
You still have community service and some fine, he's paid off the final one, but there's still community service.
Yeah, I just know that. And Judge, he's just graduated treatment. He says he can start working on his obligations to the court, fines, community service. He was at LCR.
Yeah, I completed Friday.
Completed Friday. I guess a week ago.
All right, when will he be out for community service?
I'm gonna try to get to it start on it next week.
Well, give me a date.
I work a
Give me a
14.
date.
Give me a date when you're gonna be here.
Monday through
Just
Saturday.
make a commitment.
I can be here next Saturday.
Tomorrow?
No, next Saturday.
Week from Saturday?
Yes, sir.
So that is the
I
8th.
I work Monday through Friday, so,
Okay, so be looking for you here on November the 8th.
All right.
Community service. I think we already put you down for something on the 26th. Let's put it down for that. November 26th?
Yes, Judge.
It's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Yes, that's fine.
Sentencing. November 26th is the next one.
And also put down the 8th so you don't forget you'll be here at 7 o'clock.
Is it 7 or 7:30, Josh? Community service?
Be here at 7:30. They said 30 on the 8th. Oh, yeah. And the 26th, that's 10 o'clock. Yeah, right.
State of Ohio versus Jason R. Gilbert, case number CRB 23645, TRD 193179 A and B.
Thank you. See you then, yeah. Yes, sir.
Mr. Gilbert is paying off his fines, and he has some community service to do also.
How much do I have left, Your Honor?
I've got 3 days left.
Does it say how many I started with? Because I completed 3 days.
5. You started with 5. I'm
Okay.
showing 2 days completed.
Your Honor, is there an updated report in his folder?
This one day I did was a double
Well,
day.
it should be updated.
I can't tell what date is printed. Yes.
You should be good for 302, right?
Right.
So you have a couple, yeah, I'm very good at it. Okay. When can you come back out?
He's got the
Tomorrow, Monday. Well, you got the other guy, November 8th.
Okay, I'll just set a note, let's put him on for November
I'm here.
26th
I'm here.
also, and you can go with Mr. Cooper, and he's going to check and give you an update on what you are.
And Josh, he says he can do it a next Saturday,
No.
the 8th, like the other fellow. And he'll work with you to get that last day knocked out.
Yeah.
When we get done with court, Josh, meet you at his office over there.
State of Ohio versus Robert Hill, case number TRD 24335.
Sentencing.
Your Honor, if I may, Mr. Hill was ordered on 9/19 here on 9/20. He did not show up, has not been here. Now, he did call me. Did you call me last week?
Yeah.
What was our conversation about?
I was talking to somebody about, when I got going and have this, no, I didn't talk to you last week. I called yesterday and talked to somebody, trying to reschedule it because I was supposed to be in today, have x-rays and MRIs done on my collarbone.
That's correct. He asked me if he had to be here today, and I told him yes, he did have to be here, Your Honor.
Because I was supposed to have been in there at 10:30 this morning down at KDMC.
Well, this case has been pending since '24, so it needs to be completed. When can you complete it?
Well, 2 weeks and I'll be out your face.
In 2 weeks, you're what?
In 2 more weeks, you won't see my face.
What's that mean?
Because I'm laid off now, I ain't working. It'll be done and over with.
Okay, I'll set your next hearing for November 26th, get it done by then, and you don't have to be here. And, well, I'm showing you 3 days community service, $100 on your fine.
Yeah, all my fines is paid off until I got that warrant, then give it again.
Okay,
The 26th.
November 26th, the day before Thanksgiving, easy to remember.
All right, that'll be done.
State of Ohio versus Cameron Lambert, case number 1978.
This is a theft offense with some community service still owed.
Your Honor, there should be an affidavit recorded in that also. I believe he is.
Okay, yes, I didn't see that. Looks like he's done both. Community service and fines are paid. Okay, your case here is completed. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
No more hearings.
State of Ohio versus Sean Alexander Patrick, case number TRD 154067 and TRD 21330, A, B, and C.
Up, so that's what we're looking for. You still have, I'm showing 3 days community service. Nope, you finished it.
I don't think so. He said that I had to start, I had old fines, I'm working my fines off too, so I don't know if I completed that or not. You'd have to ask him.
It looks like you only owe, your community service is done. You owe $35, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's what I'm showing.
And I don't have to come back?
Well, wait a minute, that's on that one file. Maybe that's only on the one file, I think. You owe $35 on 154067, and you still owe some money on 21330.
I'm showing the total was 520.
Okay.
What, the total of what?
The total of all the cases were open.
How much is it, total open?
520.
I've worked it out with him, the community service, I'm trying to work it off. I haven't been able to do it the last 2 weeks where I had to work, but I'll be here tomorrow. I already told him at work I couldn't do it, work Saturday for the next couple of weeks.
Okay, so you're coming out tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right, November 26th, be your next hearing, 10 o'clock.
Is that a Wednesday then?
That's a Wednesday.
All right.
Get it done, you don't have to be here. You get it done before then, you don't have to come.
State of Ohio recalls Dustin Phelps, case number CRA 15835, TRC 15720.
Okay, this was called before, and this was a review hearing. So.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I was stuck in traffic in Columbus. I left my house at 4:30 this morning.
So you want, I'm sure you're wanting another permit, right?
Yes, sir. And I have $1,000 for you.
Okay. All right, make that payment. We'll extend your permit until your next hearing. You prefer Friday?
Yes, sir. I'm out of the country November 14th to the 24th.
Of November?
Yes, sir.
I was going to set it in December.
Perfect.
patch? Was it a special permit or his suspension was up in 2017?
I gave him a judgment entry last time.
So it do a separate judgment entry?
Yeah.
They still wouldn't allow me to renew. But I
If
had
you want to see what I
two,
did the last time, you can do that.
thank you.
Okay, let's set it for December the 19th. 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir, can I
And
do
his
that?
permit will run through then. If you get it all finished, by then you don't have to show up.
Okay, so I have two
You
questions.
still have community service to do too.
Yes, sir. That was the question. I've got it set up through the lady I did my treatment through in Summit County. I'm gonna go into their detox place and do like 60 hours, I think is what I do.
Well, you got to clear it with him. We don't usually allow you to work at.
No, I haven't talked to Matrix yet.
Okay. We don't usually allow to work at a treatment facility. So.
Oh, okay.
You can work for the court.
Okay.
Go to the municipal court up there, and they have a community service program.
She was my probation officer.
Okay. Well, that's your working, because we'll accept you working for another court's community service program and have them send us the hours, and we'll accept it.
Okay.
Okay, December 19th.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Next hearing. You'll need to see Mr. Major if you want your permit today, so I want to sign that in a little bit. So you
Yes.
have it.
Can I do virtual next time?
Yeah, if you're still compliant and making progress, I'll let you do.
How do I do that?
They'll give you the login.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Mickey Wilson, case number CRA 25537. Stratton case.
Okay, Mr. Stratton's still with us.
I am.
So we were going to check to see when we can go inpatient with hometown.
Lawrence County Recovery.
Lawrence County Recovery.
Okay. We really can't anticipate. We've got no beds available right now with a waiting list. Also, our recommendation is because of the recent positive screens and the transition from Suboxone and Sublocade, that OVP, extended OVP for the detox part would be the best recommendation.
Okay.
Are there any way, sir, that I can go get my affairs together with my handicapped son before I go to OVP, please?
When do you want to come back?
I can come back. Just give me a day. I just got a couple of days to get my stuff together for my son. And I'll be good. Huh?
You be here Monday?
Yes, I can.
Okay, we'll set it for Monday.
Monday's fine.
Okay, that's November 3rd.
I appreciate it, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll see you November 3rd.
Because my next drug screen will be clean, so I ain't really worried
Come
about
back and we'll talk about it some more, but.
it. All right, thank you, Your Honor.
We'll get him there.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio recalls Derek Lockhart, case number CRA 25659, CRB 25660.
This is Mr. Morford's case.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll have to recall him and get Mr. Morford's text in.
Your Honor, I'd also like to say, like, she's the one that contacted me and asked me if I could do that.
Have to say he'll call you back.
a case here, Walker, still, we're waiting to recall.
So she's leaving the door up. So you're saying there's a chance? That's what she's saying. You can go your way. You can go your way.
You did. Okay. That it? Okay, we'll take recess until we get here from Mr. Walker. I've texted him and left a message.